Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Just like many of you, I'm doing my best attempting to stay on top of some of this crazy progress in AI space, right? It seems to be changing not even daily, it's like changing hourly. And all these new tools are popping out from all over the place, from image to 3D to text to 3D to 3D to video. I mean, I don't really know how fast. It seems to be exponentially increasing, which is, somewhat overwhelming. I'm sure you guys might feel the same, but I'm just going to continue making these little videos as I learn new stuff, and maybe that will be helpful for someone who is not maybe on the front lines of this exponentially growing wave, right? So one of the things I'm learning, if you want to use some of the newer AI models, right, you need to find a place that deploys the model in order for you to use it. So I just found something called Hugging Face. Someone recommended that to me. So Hugging Face is kind of like, the open source platform that allows you to deploy various AI models, right? So in today's experiment, let's do this. Let's use FLUX, which is one of the newer AI models, to generate 3D images. And there's two different versions of FLUX, and I'll include a link to this if you wanted to play around as well. There's the FLUX Dev and FLUX Schnell. I guess this is like the fast version. And this is currently free. They'll allow you to generate maybe, I think 10, 15 images a day or something like that if you want to play around with it. And then let's do this. Let's generate an image and then let's run it through something called Minimax, which is going to be image to video, just for fun, and just see how does that work, right? So I'm going to go to Schnell, and in here, let's just do a prompt. I'll do something like cute little 3D robot. Let's do, Pixar cartoon, and just see what that gives us, right? And maybe I'll say solid, blue background, just for fun, right? So I'm going to say run. All right, so it's going to give me this. Let me grab this just in case I like it. Let's generate a couple more, right? Let's do one more. It's super fast, so it doesn't really require a lot of effort. I'm not really loving this one too much. Let me do a couple more. All right, this guy's kind of cute. Let's download this guy. And let's try this, right? Let's take this and plug it into image to video and see how does that work. So if you wanted to try that for free, I'll include a link in the descriptions. But essentially, this is a Minimax tool that is currently free. It is in beta, so I don't know how long it's going to be free. But if you want to try it, again, click on the link in the descriptions. And in here, you can see that I can include an image, so I'm going to do that. All right, once the image has been included, let's just get, what do we want this guy to do? Maybe let's do a silly dance facing the camera and jumping up and down. Maybe not the most creative thing, but something really simple. And, how about waving too? A quick wave at the end. All right, let's go ahead and say create and see how this works. Okay, so that's interesting. It's giving me a message saying there's 800 people ahead of me and it's going to be 9 minutes. So let me obviously fast forward. All right, so once it finishes, let's see what that is going to give us. If I press play, you can see that the character is indeed jumping and kind of ignored my wave request. But as far as a quick concept or an idea of what something might look like, I think this is pretty cool. Honestly, I don't really, obviously it's not production ready or it's not usable yet, but you could see the potential, right? It's exponentially increasing, seemingly, daily or hourly. So it's just a matter of time before this stuff does get really, really good. But definitely a lot of fun to play with, so I suggest anyone who has a little free time can explore this stuff, and it is free. All right, and just for fun, let's do our other robot, right? I have two robots. Let me grab the other one. For this one, I'll just say do a robot dance and spin around. Let's just see what that gives us. All right, so this is clearly a lot of fun, and it's awesome to experiment and see what the results are with very minimal effort, right? But it's definitely very far from being useful in any way as far as controlling it or maybe creating like a short film. I feel like it's still, at its infancy, right? But you can clearly see where this is headed, and again, it seems to increase exponentially. So eventually, at some point, right, very soon, I think, anyone will be able to create anything. The way I like to think about this is it's not going to really replace everything and everyone. I think it's just going to be another thing another tool that we have access to create, to create content with. But if you're making a game or like a multiplayer application, you still need 3D models with proper topology, and you need optimized textures and all of that. I think it depends again where this is being used and how, but I think I'm trying really hard to stay positive and embrace the technology instead of seeing it as evil and it's replacing and killing all the artists. So I think my goal personally is going to be attempting to again, stay positive and see how we can integrate some of these tools to slowly benefit us, and just see which way this is headed. So, anyways, I hope you take a moment to play with this stuff as well, and just let's keep our eye on some of these latest tools. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next video.